Hey Royal Family, how is everyone doing? Hope you guys had a great weekend and your Monday is starting off great. All right, you guys, today I'm going to make a turkey spinach meatloaf. Let me explain. I had some spinach left over, not enough to really eat it as a side. I didn't want to waste it as high as groceries are. So what I decided to do was mix it in my meatloaf. So today we're having turkey spinach meatloaf. Or of course, you can substitute the turkey for ground beef. So with that being said, let's get started. Also, let me explain. The reason I don't have the ingredients out like I used to, because sometimes I go in and I change it, and you guys already have a visual as to what I had on the counter. So I just measured the ingredients out, which will be in the description box below. And if I change it, I can always add that in the description box. All right, here we have a pound of ground turkey. We have a 1/3 cup of frozen chopped spinach that I drained. Make sure you take all the water out of it. And we're just going to start dumping. Here, I have Worcestershire sauce and liquid smoke. Not a lot of liquid smoke, but you want to give your meatloaf a smoky flavor, okay? Let's dump that in there. Here I have Lawry seasoned salt, black pepper, and granulated garlic. Let's dump that in there. All right, all right, here I have 1 egg. Gonna dump that in there. And then here I have tomato paste, ketchup, and mustard. I know you're thinking, why mustard? Because it's really going to balance out the tomato paste and ketchup. All right, so let's just put that in here. You see how easy it is when you already have your ingredients measured out? And if I need to add something, I can always put it in the description box below. So what I'm going to do now is just mix it all up. I guess I should show you guys, just in case. So let's go in, which I have my gloves on. Okay, so let's just mix it all up. And you can use breadcrumbs or panko. I preferably don't like it, and definitely do not like any white bread or toasted bread in my meatloaf. I've just never been a fan. All right? And you don't want to work it too much. You just want everything incorporated. And what I'm going to do is put them in these miniature loaf pans and put them in my air fryer. But of course, you guys can do your oven at 350. I'm going to say for maybe 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how deep it is. All right. And I also made a sauce, you guys. No, not a brown sauce. It's a sauce that my mom used to make. All right. Gloves are a little messy. And these are the pans that we're going to use. I greased them with some garlic olive oil. So I'm going to put the mixture in here and I'll come back and I'll show you. Okay, I've put them in the miniature loaf pans. I'm going to put them in my air fryer on 325 for about 20 to 25 minutes. And do not cover them up since it's going into the air fryer. Again, 325 for about 20 to 25 minutes. If you're doing your oven, it's at 350, and if you have a 9x13, you cook it anywhere, well, if it's turkey, anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. If it's ground beef, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. All right, I'll see you guys when they're done. Also, a small tip I want to give you. Anytime you season your food, especially your meat, you can always take a little off, fry it in the skillet, and see if you have the right amount of seasonings. If not, you can actually add more seasoning. But if you want to make sure that you have enough salt, garlic, take a little out, put it in the skillet, cook it until it's done, and then taste it. Also, you guys, I did some whipped potatoes using heavy whipping cream, Land O'Lakes unsalted butter, pepper, and some Lawry's seasoned salt. And when I tell you, they are so smooth. So this is also will go with our meatloaf. Also, I forgot an ingredient. In that bowl, big as day, was chopped onions. So you need a half of a small onion that will go in your meatloaf. I mean, it was sitting right there, and I did not mention the onions. So onions, yes, does go in the meatloaf. Okay, here's the sauce that is going to go over your meatloaf. It is a cup of diced tomatoes, and you want to drain all of the juice off of the tomatoes and put in your pan here. Also, I have tomato paste, I have ketchup, I have low sodium soy sauce, and I have salt and pepper to taste. And all you're going to do is heat it up. And then once it's hot, pour it over your meatloaf and your mashed potatoes. Oh my God, when I tell you this is so delicious, again, it will be in the description box below. So when I come back, I will show you the product and presentation of the turkey spinach meatloaf.